Hey there everyone, I'm Valentina for AMA Hits, and I am here with the very multi-talented Tyrell Witherspoon. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for joining us. I'd like to first say congratulations on your first single and video. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how it came about?
Sure, so Letting Go was a song I had on my first original demo that I had brought to Adam H. at Rockstar Academy. And after talking to the producer of the track, James Weeks, about the songs on the demo and which would be a good one to start with, we picked Letting Go. So we shot the video in March, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. I had some great dancers and some great friends help me out, and my friend Graham Goodhall, who I worked on Hellcats with, he directed and edited the video for me and absolutely loved it and got it out on the air, and now it's all done and out there for everyone to see.
Now, you are an independent artist. You do everything on your own. What is it like getting yourself out there in the big world of the internet and producing your own stuff? Right.
It's a lot of work. If you're going to get into this industry like I did and you're independent, it's a lot of work, and don't think that you're going to become Justin Bieber overnight, because that's not how it works. But yeah, you have to kind of hustle a little bit and be prepared to not expect huge results right away. And you know, it's my first single and my first video, so I'm not expecting millions of YouTube hits and like thousands of iTunes sales, but it's good.
What was it like doing the very first season of Hellcats?
Wow, I remember the first audition was really big, and I was from Manitoba, here in BC, didn't really know what to expect. There's like so many people that showed up for that very first audition, and it was so intimidating, and a lot of like So You Think You Can Dance dancers were there, and I'm not one of them, so it was really intimidating and exciting to be on that level with them. It was just such a great experience, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Do you think that it prepared you for your musical career now?
Oh, absolutely. I learned so much on set and behind the scenes about not only like TV and film, but the industry in itself and how it works. And you know, I got to talk with some really great people, like Heather Hemmons, who plays Alice on Hellcats. Her brother Jason is an artist, an independent artist as well. So talked with her a bit about how, you know, tough the music industry can be, and it was good to like get that insight from people to know what to expect, and it was really great.
That's really exciting. You're so busy. You are writing a novel.
I'm writing a novel, yeah.
Do tell.
Okay, so I've gone through a lot of things in my life. I'm only 24, and in that whole 24 years, there's been a lot of things go on in my family and with my friends, with my life. So I've always wanted to kind of like write it down or tell the story somehow, because every time I tell people like my life story, they find it really interesting. So I thought I'd try and write it into a fictional novel with telling it through the story of like 4 best friends, rather than it just being like a memoir. Eventually I'd like to take that and either make a short film about it or turn it into a TV pilot or see what I could do with it to take it beyond just pages of a novel.
That's really cool. Yeah. Now, you have this campaign called It Gets Better. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So It Gets Better was created by Dan Savage, and basically it's to explain to gay kids who are struggling with sexuality and teen suicide and all that kind of stuff that, you know, it does get better, and that there's you know, life after high school and life after all the bullying and stuff like that. So when the whole It Gets Better campaign rolled around and things were happening, I thought I would do a video to join the campaign. But I went through all that bullying, I went through all of that, and you know, looking at that and looking at where I am now, if I would have like, you know, ended it in high school, I wouldn't have had a chance to live out all these dreams that I'm trying to pursue now. And so I thought it would be important to share that from my perspective, because I know there's lots of other males out there in high school that, you know, want to be dancers or singers and probably get ridiculed just as much as I did. So I wanted to make sure that they knew that it gets better and that life does, you know, go on from high school and afterwards, and that you can do great things and you shouldn't have to cut your life short for that.
What is next in your fabulous career?
Okay, so I have a bunch of shows coming up, and I'm opening for Martha Wash at Winnipeg Pride, so that's really exciting. You know, it doesn't get any better than being a gay artist and opening for a huge gay dance floor icon, you know. To be able to perform for her and to meet her will be ecstatic, so I'm excited to do that, and I head to Winnipeg at the beginning of June to do that. I'm finishing up my EP right now, so there's 5 songs. I have a video that I'm going to film in the middle of June for my second single, In Love, and yeah, I'll just keep going up and up and up and keep working hard.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
So much.